Some people seem to carry an inexplicable quality that attracts and fascinates. These are the so-called chosen ones, whose magnetic presence and impact leave others captivated. But this isn't a natural gift. It's a secret rooted in confidence, authenticity, and strategies you too can learn. Want to uncover what makes them unforgettable and how to apply it to your life? Stay here, because this journey will transform how you see yourself and the world. Mystery is a silent yet overwhelming force. The chosen ones carry an aura that defies logic, leaving others trying and failing to decode what makes them so intriguing. This enigma stems from the unshakable confidence they exude, paired with their almost disruptive independence. When someone remains unfazed by the expectations of others, they automatically become a puzzle no one can solve. It's like listening to the silence between the notes of a melody. That's where the magic resides, captivating everyone around. But how can you create this sense of mystery? It's simple. Be unpredictable. Predictability is a cage that comforts the insecure, while the chosen ones play with the rules of the game. This might mean making unexpected decisions or staying silent when everyone expects a response. Picture a professional in a meeting who listens more than they speak. When they finally choose to contribute, their words make an impact. This magnetism of the unexpected disorients others and plants the seeds of fascination. True mystery, however, isn't built solely on actions but on presence. It's about mastering the art of being without revealing. Think of that person who enters a room and everyone feels their presence without knowing why. Unlike many, the chosen ones don't strive to stand out. They simply exist. And by existing authentically, they leave behind a trail of introspection and curiosity in those who observe them. Where there is mystery, there is always the desire to uncover it, and that's where magnetic energy comes in. The energy of the chosen ones is like an invisible magnet, something you feel before you even understand it. This energy is naturally disruptive. It doesn't just fill the room, it transforms it. Those nearby can't help but be touched by this magnetic presence, which forces them to question their own choices, as though a mirror were placed in front of them. It's impossible to remain indifferent to this vibration. It shakes comfort zones and makes space for deep reflections. Magnetic people share one key trait: authenticity. They live and act in alignment with their own principles, unafraid of mistakes. This inspires but also challenges others. Imagine someone radiating enthusiasm while working on a project they love. Their energy not only spreads, but also provokes. Why am I not doing something that fulfills me this way? This invisible force, fueled by self-awareness, attracts and impacts everyone around it. Cultivating magnetic energy is simpler than it seems, but requires full presence. Wherever you are, be all there. Listen attentively, speak with intention, and act passionately. Small gestures, like greeting someone with a genuine smile or taking the time to truly listen, have the power to create deep connections. When you adopt this approach, you begin to radiate something beyond explanation, and that's exactly what holds attention. However, there's an even more powerful secret: silence. Silence, often underestimated, is one of the most powerful tools of the chosen ones. It is far more than the absence of words. It is the presence of intention. When someone chooses silence at the right moment, they create a reflective space that compels others to confront their own insecurities and thoughts. It's a force that transforms indifference into magnetism, resilience into strength, and introspection into growth. No wonder they say that silence speaks louder than empty words. To use silence strategically, you must first master your own energy. A practical example: during an argument, instead of reacting immediately, allow silence to fill the space. This unsettles the other party and gives you time to craft a thoughtful response, amplifying the impact of your words. Great leaders like Nelson Mandela used pauses and silences to emphasize their messages, leaving a trail of reflection wherever they went. Moreover, silence is the gateway to self-awareness. It allows you to observe your own thoughts and emotions without haste, an essential step for personal growth. Practicing 5 minutes of complete silence each day, without a phone or interruptions, can be transformative. In that quiet space, you'll find not only peace, but also the answers that life's noise often drowns out. As silence internalizes its power, it lays the foundation for success that seems to flow effortlessly. The success of the chosen ones often appears almost magical, as if everything simply falls into place for them. However, this perception is an illusion to outside observers. What seems effortless is, in fact, the result of quiet resilience and unshakable discipline. These individuals have mastered the art of transforming effort into ease, a process that remains invisible because it's built behind the scenes, away from prying eyes. They don't chase success, they attract it. The secret lies in mastering small, consistent actions. Think of an athlete who trains every day, even when no one is watching. To others, the medal may seem like a product of talent or luck, but it's the outcome of years of intentional and continuous growth. The chosen ones apply this principle to their lives. While many seek immediate rewards, they invest in the long term, building a solid foundation that supports their lasting impact. You can apply this to your life too. Choose a skill or goal and commit to practicing it daily, even if only for 10 minutes. Success comes to those who are resilient in small things, not those who wait for grand moments. When you adopt this mindset, your journey begins to look effortless, but in truth, it's driven by energy, planning, and unshakable confidence. And it's this confidence that disarms others, making it impossible for them to ignore who you've become. The confidence of the chosen ones is not loud, but silently overwhelming. It doesn't rely on applause or external validation. Instead, it stems from self-awareness and independence. This indifference to others' judgment is a force that sets them apart. After all, how can you compete with someone who doesn't play by the same rulebook? They are like a steadfast rock in the middle of a storm. While everything around them seems to crumble, they remain unshaken. To achieve this unshakable confidence, the key is building your internal value. Picture someone walking into a room with upright posture, a steady gaze, and no need to prove anything to anyone. It's disconcerting to others because society is accustomed to an endless chase for approval. You can begin practicing this by refraining from constantly justifying your choices. Make a decision and move forward without worrying about what others might think. This is autonomy in action. This stance not only earns respect, but also neutralizes criticism. When you are true to yourself without trying to please, you send a clear message: I know who I am. This creates impact and transforms your presence into something magnetic. Such disruptive confidence leaves others unsettled while compelling them to reflect on their own insecurities. And that's where the power of a presence that redefines social dynamics begins. The presence of the chosen ones is a force that cannot be ignored. They don't need to be the loudest or most extravagant to draw attention. Their mere existence unsettles the social dynamics around them. It's as if they are an outlier in a graph everyone assumed was predictable. This disruptive presence breaks patterns, challenges norms, and forces others to confront themselves in a way that is both uncomfortable and irresistible. How can you build such a powerful presence? The key lies in being authentic, even when it defies expectations. Imagine a professional who doesn't stick to the corporate script, but instead innovates in their interactions, bringing fresh ideas and questioning old practices. They stand out effortlessly because they're not trying to fit in. They're creating space for something new. You can start doing this by identifying where you're conforming and asking yourself, is this really who I am? When someone embraces this kind of authenticity, they create a magnetic field around them. People are drawn to them because they see in that presence the freedom they wish they had. It's a force that transforms environments and leaves a trail of change wherever they go. And this capacity for constant transformation is fueled by one thing: the relentless desire for growth. The chosen ones never settle for staying in the same place. For them, growth isn't a choice, it's a necessity, as vital as breathing. This relentless pursuit of evolution makes them unpredictable and fascinating. While most people grow comfortable in their zones of familiarity, the chosen ones constantly challenge themselves, explore new paths, and redefine their limits. This creates a profound impact, forcing others to ask themselves, why did I stop growing? Relentless growth doesn't mean a frantic chase, but rather intentional and strategic progress. Picture someone who, despite having a stable career, seeks out new knowledge, learns new skills, and finds ways to refine what they already excel at. You can start doing the same with small actions, like reading a challenging book, signing up for an online course, or altering your routine to include activities that stimulate creativity. Small steps taken consistently lead to significant leaps over time. This growth mindset is powerful because it keeps you one step ahead, both of yourself and others. It makes you unpredictable, a true enigma. While others try to catch up with what you've already accomplished, you're busy creating something new. And in this process of constant evolution, you become a disconcerting reflection of others' insecurities and limitations, a true mirror effect. The chosen ones possess a unique talent. Their very presence reflects the insecurities and limitations of those around them. It's like an invisible mirror that compels people to see what they'd rather avoid. This effect isn't intentional, but inevitable, because the chosen ones live so authentically and independently that they challenge others to reevaluate their own choices. It's like standing beside someone who illuminates what you try to hide, uncomfortable but transformative. Imagine a person exuding self-confidence in a room full of people seeking validation. Their actions and demeanor make others question, why am I not like that? This happens because the contrast between authenticity and conformity is impossible to ignore. If you want to create this effect, start by identifying your core beliefs and standing firmly by them without needing to impose them on others. The power of the mirror lies in being, not convincing. This reflection can inspire or unsettle. Some will feel motivated to grow, while others may react with resistance or even envy, and that's precisely where the impact lies. Forcing those around you to confront their own shadows acts as a catalyst for transformation. This ability to spark introspection and change completes the cycle of mystery, energy, and growth. But it also raises a new question: who are these chosen ones really? Now that you know what makes the chosen ones so enigmatic and fascinating, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you remain an observer, or will you apply these secrets to become the person everyone watches and admires? Think about it. How would your life change if you embraced unshakable confidence, the power of silence, and relentless growth? True transformation begins when you decide to act. Why not start with a small step today? It could be as simple as taking a few minutes for introspection or standing firm in your choices. Every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to becoming a force that cannot be ignored. And remember, if you want to keep learning and dive deeper into these topics, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Don't let the impact of this journey end here. You're just one click away from continuing to evolve and discovering even more about how to become unforgettable. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If this content helped you in any way, don't forget to share it with others. And wait, don't leave just yet. On the end screen, you'll find 2 incredible videos that will accelerate your journey of evolution even further. Don't miss this opportunity. Click now, and I'll see you in the next video.